happy new year to every one of you out there. For every one of us who has crossed over into a new year, I'm wishing everyone a happy new year and the best of 2023. All right. Now, while I'm wishing you happy new year and everything and the best of 2023, look, who know do some things this year will definitely get last year's results. Last year, 2022, for me, was a very productive year, and that was because I applied some things. All right. At the same time, there's some things that I wished I had done, and I couldn't get done at the end of the day simply because I did not apply some other things. All right. So here are my 10 points to make your 2023 worthwhile. All right. Point number 1. Work on your mind. All right. Success and failure first happens in the mind. All right. Last year, maybe some things did not happen for you in 2022, and one way or the other, some energy came with it. You're feeling low, you're feeling like, I did not achieve a few things I didn't do. You cannot carry that energy into a new year. Every new year is like a new page. All right. It's like getting into a new class in school. For every new class, maybe you need new school uniforms, you need new textbooks. It's all just to get you ready for the next phase. 2023 is another phase in your life, and you have to get into it with the right kind of energy. So let all things be passed away. Even some things that you achieved last year, let them go. It's a new page, it's a new day. All right. You can begin to write something fresh on your new page. If you need to do affirmations, do affirmations. Don't follow people who keep telling you all the time that, look, new me, new year, new me does not work and all that. If it does not work for them, let it work for you. All right. Whatever you need to do to get your mind right for the new year, please do. Let all things be passed away. Let everything become new. It's a new year, man. You need fresh energy for the new year. All right. So stay on your new energy. So point number 2. Write down your goals. There is power in anything you write down. It is easier. You can't keep your goals in your mind and think you have to achieve it that way. No, you're not a computer. What will you like to achieve by the very last day of this year, 2023? Write them down. If there are 4, if there are 5 of them, if there are 6 of them, 3 of them, 10 of them, whatever number, write them down. And later on, you can go back and rearrange them in order of importance. What are those things you would like to achieve? Maybe before now, you are written down goals and somehow you did not achieve them. Like I said in point number 1, let all things be passed away. Let everything become new. Discipline yourself to make sure that you carry out these goals. Your goals must be smart. They must be specific. They must be measurable. They must be achievable. They must be realistic, and they must be time bound. Write down your goals. Okay? He who fails to plan is planning to fail. You must write these things down so that you can work with it to see how you can achieve it. It is what you are seeing like this, what you see every time, that is easily achievable. God will bless the works of your hands, not the thoughts in your head. All right. So write down your goals. Point number 3. Starve your weaknesses. This one is so important. Many of us don't know, some people may know. All right. We all have that one thing that could literally stop us from succeeding our entire life. For some people, it's laziness. Some people are just lazy. You said that, look, I am lazy. Some people are not just physically lazy, they are mentally lazy. All right. Some others, they can think about stuff, but just carrying it out becomes a problem. All right. For some people, it's just fear of the unknown, fear of criticism, fear of failure, and all of that. What are the hindrances? What are those things that could literally stop you from achieving all that you need to achieve this year? What are the things that can make you, repeat 2022's failure again in 2023? Because many times people don't know that they keep repeating the same failures over and over, and every year just seems to be like a repeat of the previous year. It's simply because most of us have hindrances. We have certain things in our behavior, in our system, in our makeup that can be a problem for us. All right, I call weaknesses sometimes. You can work on yourself so much that these things will no longer be a hindrance. All right, so identify your own weaknesses and starve them this year. This year, go out and take risks. Learn to do things afraid. If fear seems to be your problem, go ahead and do it. And most of the time, you see that, look, that fear was just there as a hindrance. All right, that was just the thing that was stopping you from achieving that which you needed to achieve. All right, so this year, starve your weaknesses, take risks. Okay, any hindrance stopping you, go and break it down. Point number 4, get an accountability partner. While you are working on your weaknesses and all of that, you need an accountability partner. Who is an accountability partner? Somebody that can hold you accountable for your own goals. Somebody that can say, how far would this thing where you plan say you go do last month? How far would this thing that you say you want to plan to do this month? Okay, I said write down your goals. Your accountability partner can know the goals you want to achieve for the year. It may not be information for everybody, but that one person that can, follow you up. This person will be following you up, like, what's up, how far? You may also be the person's accountability partner. Both of you may decide and say, okay, look, these are my goals for the year. These are my goals for the year. Please make sure that I'm trying my best possible to achieve this for the year while I do the same thing for you. Have an accountability partner to keep you on your toes every every time. It's very important as a person that you have an accountability partner for different areas of your life. It's very, very important that someone is following you up. All right. Point number 5, please get yourself a team. Surround yourself with people who can cover up in your areas of weakness. Like I spoke about, weaknesses earlier. Sometimes you may need to get a team of people who have strengths that you don't have. If you have someone who has plenty ginger, and you know that naturally you're not a person that has so much ginger, get somebody in your team that can be someone who has plenty ginger. While you all try to achieve stuff together, at the end of the day, the person is also one way or the other achieving stuff for themselves, while you are also achieving stuff for yourself. Partnerships are very important, but oftentimes you have weaknesses that someone else's strengths can cover for. Okay, and while you also have strengths that can cover for someone else's weakness. All right, so surround yourself with positive-minded people who are go-getters. Many people are just going on one journey alone, solo waka. Only you know. Look, you can't achieve all of this alone. There are so many things that you have as goals that you cannot achieve alone. You need the right person or the right people to help you achieve it. Get yourself a very strong team, a team of people who can help you achieve all that you need to achieve. Point number 6, go out and network. You cannot achieve these things alone. Go outside there and network. It is very, very important that you go above what it is that you know. Just go outside there, meet certain people, interact with people, exchange contacts, follow up on these contacts, talk to people. You need to go out there and relate with people. Go and rub your body with people. Just go out there, leave the environment that you are used to. Some people are so comfortable in their comfort zone. All right? Go out there and network. Go out there and get to know people. Look for people who are already succeeding in these areas. Go find your ways towards where they gather, and make sure you have constant meetings with these people. All right, networking is very, very important. Exchange contacts. This year you may need to print a complimentary card and just go out there, exchange complimentary cards, do follow-ups and all of that. Let people in your field or in that field that you're about to get into, let them begin to know you. Let them begin to see you. It's not everything that you can do and do them in isolation. Okay, you have to go outside there and mix. You have to go outside there and network with people. Point number 7, get yourself a mentor. There are certain people in your fields who have gone ahead of you and they know these things. They know the things to do. All right, they've already made their mistakes in that field. They have done some certain things that has worked for them. All right, get yourself a mentor, someone who has gone ahead of you in a certain field or in that particular field you're about to walk into, or that industry you're about to step into. Get yourself a mentor, someone who has done so well in that field. All right, mentorship is very, very important. What they've been able to gather as experience in probably 5 years, you can get it by just chilling with them for 1 year. 6 months, 7 months, you can just get that from mentorship, and that's the importance of mentorship. Serving is one of the things that people don't even understand. People don't know that they need to do. Serving other people, being at their feet, listening to them. All right. So this year, 2023, if needs be, please get yourself a mentor. And a mentor doesn't necessarily need to be someone who is far older than you and all that. Get someone who is just more experienced than you are in that particular field and learn from them. Ask them the right questions and see yourself grow this year. Point number 8, do research. Learn new skills. Find new ways to do things. All right? Now, look, you cannot remain with the same knowledge that you've had all these years. At some point, you need to improve. Learn a new skill. Learn new skills. The one that you've known before. Do research on how to improve. How can you, do the old things in new ways? What are the ways that you can improve on stuff? All right? Find ways. Just teach yourself. Continue to learn. Continue to educate yourself. Learn more. I keep reading books and reading books and reading books. I keep adding to my knowledge. I keep finding ways to do the thing I did last time. I want to find new ways to improve on them. All right? So it's very, very important for you that this year you learn new skills. What do you need to learn to do better in your office? What are the skills you may need to acquire that would help you become a better staff? Okay, what are the things you need to know on social media? What are the things you need to know? What are the tools you need to learn about? If you need to get a certification in a particular area this year, get certified in certain areas. Whatever you need to do to educate yourself and continue to educate yourself and add more knowledge, please do this year. Point number 9, stay positive. Maintain a positive attitude. Stay optimistic. Stay focused. All right, be optimistic. Expect the best to happen. Expect the best to come. You may fail in certain areas. Pick yourself up and move. Don't stay there. Now, who give up, now mess up. That's what we say every time. All right, stay focused. One way or the other, distractions will come. All right, they may try to play around you, but don't get distracted. Distractions sometimes can come in form of failures. It can come in form of no money or whatever it is. But but don't stay discouraged. Stay optimistic, maintain a positive attitude. You will need it through this entire journey of 2023. All right, keeping a positive mindset is one of the virtues that would work for you. And finally, number 10, pray. You see, the spiritual controls the physical. I'm a Christian, so of course it's very important for me to pray. Spiritual things control the physical. There's a lot that is happening spiritually. In fact, some people who are in that industry that you want to break into are probably doing some very spiritual things to keep themselves there. You coming into that industry one way or the other, you are a threat. All right, so please pray. Ask God to help you. God is one that already knows the way. All right, so pray like you don't know how to walk, and walk like you don't know how to pray. You can never replace work with prayer. You can never replace prayer with work. Everything has their own time. Incline yourself with spiritual stuff. All right, one way or the other is one of the easiest ways to get things done. Let me tell you the truth. We are spirit beings. There's some things you will just declare and say, and they just happen. While some other people are hustling somewhere, you just speak it and it works. That's something that has always worked for me. I've seen it happen in my life, and I encourage you to do the same thing. All right, so give time to prayer, incline yourself with spiritual stuff, and I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that with these few points of mine, I've been able to, steer you in the right direction for 2023. And by the 31st day of this year, 2023, I hope that we all can gather together and, of course, just be able to smile and say, yes, we did achieve all that we wanted to achieve for the year. All right. God bless you, and I wish you the best of the new year. Mwah.